Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm every woman, it's all in me. I want to thank my good friend, the Lieutenant Governor, Kathy Hochul. Let's give her another round of applause. And of course, the great County Executive, George Latimer, and the leading feminists in Westchester. And I have to give a shout out to the gentleman who heads the Westchester office of the Attorney General, Gary Brown, and all of the women in his office. And I want to thank all of you for being here today. And thank you today to all of the honorees for hosting us here today in honor of both Women's History Month and International Women's Day. Today and every day, we stand in solidarity with all of the women around the world. We stand with the women who work every day to make their families and their communities greater and stronger. We stand with the women who demand equal pay for equal work. We stand with working women because we all know that if you want something done and if you want it done right, you give it to a woman. And we also know that there is nothing more dangerous and/or serious than a woman with a made-up mind. So to all of those who stand in the way of women with made-up minds, please get out of the way or we'll move you out of the way. And now more than at almost any other time in recent history, it is so important that we, as women, that we are engaged and we're fighting back against the forces that seek to tear us down. We need to stand in the gap and we need to represent and let all little girls know that they can be anything that they want to be. And so I don't know about a glass ceiling. I want to remove all ceilings. And I want all women and all young girls to fly and to reach the sky. And to know that within them, within their little hands, within their hands stands the power and the DNA to be anything that they want to be. All they have to do is dream it and achieve it. And so we have fought back against policies that meant to take away our right to sexual choice and to freedom. And the Office of Attorney General is joining with other attorney generals across this nation as we stand up and defend Title X. We have fought back against a system in which equal pay for equal work should be more than just a slogan. It should be a reality. And of course, we have fought back by using our most powerful tool, and that is our right to vote, a fundamental part of democracy, to ensure that this past fall, women ascended to key leadership positions in the state and across the country. 2018 was groundbreaking. It was glass ceiling shattering. It was a great year for women, but we're not through yet. We saw more women and more women of color elected to Congress, to state and local governments than ever before. We saw tremendous strides for women right here in Westchester. And we have the first women as a leader of the majority party in Albany, my friend, our very own Senator Andrea Stewart Cousins. We have a woman majority on the Westchester County Board of Legislators, led by a woman, Legislator Catherine Parker. We have a new Westchester County Women's Advisory Board that includes women from across the county to advise and work on issues related to women and families, thanks to the work of the Board of Legislators and County Executive George Latimer. And last year, Westchester banned questions about salary history from the employment process, an issue that I was so proud to lead in New York City as the public advocate, because all women deserve to be paid fairly. And it's important that everyone know that that's not a woman's issue. It's about economic development and our basic fairness. And we also need to increase the number of women who want to own their own business, because individuals say that women should mind their own business, and I say yes, they should be in charge of their business. And beyond government, we heard countless women stand up and speak out, saying "Me Too" and "Time's Up." It's really critically important that we say that over and over again, and that we stand with those women and stand up against anyone who would take advantage of a woman and or harass a woman. And so to those men who continue to engage in those types of practices, I say there's a new sheriff in town, and the term lock me up, lock them up is something that I'm used to. And we met passionate young girls from across the country who took the fight for gun control in their hands, who demanded clean water and clean air, and who recognized that climate change is real, and that science is real, and that facts are just that, facts. And so it's real critically important that we all stand together, because right now, all of us stand in a very dangerous period in our history, and everything is up for grabs. And so it's real critically important that all of us put aside any artificial constructs and recognize that we're all part of one union family, one united family, and that it's really critically important that all of us fight back against those forces coming from Washington, D.C., that would turn back the clock of progress. We will not allow it. And as the Attorney General of the state of New York, I look forward every day to waking up with a fire in my belly. I go into the office, I file a lawsuit, and then I go home. So although the numbers, unfortunately, don't represent and or reflect the great diversity that's in this room, we've got a lot of work to do. And so, ladies, we've got to organize, we've got to agitate, we've got to legislate, and we've got to litigate. I thank you all for engaging me in this process. Thank you for staying engaged. God bless you and thank you. It's the power of women that's going to make a difference. We've got the power in our hands, lady. Let's make a difference. Let's rise up and let's roar. Thank you.